DC saw nearly $38 million in medical cannabis sales with only 6 licensed dispensaries in 2023. In 2024, DC's cannabis industry is expanding. Hi, I'm Dr. Sherry Boodram, CEO and co-founder of CannDelta. In this video, we're going to talk about DC's 2 retailer licenses. The Alcohol Beverage and Cannabis Administration, or ABCA, is now accepting medical cannabis retailer and internet retailer license applications until April 30th, 2024 at 4 p.m. This window is specifically for social equity applicants who will receive a 75% reduction in licensing fees for the first 3 years of their license validity period. Retailers and internet retailers can only sell cannabis and cannabis products to valid registered patients and caregivers. The retailer license allows you to operate a storefront and to sell cannabis and cannabis products to qualified patients and caregivers. On the other hand, the internet retailer license is designed for businesses that operate online without a physical storefront and deliver directly to customers. Orders can be placed through websites and mobile apps with a delivery service directly to the patient or caregiver's location. It's important to note that deliveries cannot be made outside of Washington, D.C., or to properties owned by the D.C. or federal government, educational institutions, or school premises, with the exception of being college or university students over 21. In terms of eligibility requirements, to qualify for a license, the applying entity must comply with social equity eligibility criteria, which require that at least one of the owners is a D.C. resident, holding a minimum of 50% ownership in the company. Anyone considered a social equity applicant must meet at least 2 of the following criteria, which are 1, being a returning citizen, meaning someone who has recently been incarcerated. 2, having close family connections to someone who has been arrested, convicted, or incarcerated for cannabis or drug offenses. Or 3, have a household income that is below 150% of the median family income as per the United States Department of Household and Urban Development. CannDelta consultants can help you determine whether you're an eligible social equity applicant. Regarding location, if you're applying for a retailer license requiring a storefront, it's a good idea to try securing a compliant location ahead of time. Even though this can be tricky, it will accelerate the process of launching your dispensary once you receive a license. By applying without a compliant location, you'll only be able to receive a conditional license, and you'll have to propose a compliant location later on. Although this option is available, if the location you propose in your application is already occupied by another applicant, by the time the application window closes, you won't be awarded a license. If you can secure a location ahead of time, be sure it's compliant with the ABCA's location and setback distance regulations. Regarding selection process, there are plenty of other aspects you'll want to keep in mind when you're applying for one of these licenses. The ABCA has a point system that will determine the ranking of your application and whether you get selected for a license. Some of the ways you can ensure you're maximizing your points include submitting educational material plans for up to 20 extra points, submitting a complete and detailed security plan for up to 30 points, or submitting an inventory plan for up to 20 points. It's possible to achieve a maximum score of 250 by submitting a complete and detailed application. Building an application that will receive the most points possible can be a very challenging and time-consuming task. CannDelta has an in-depth understanding of DC's cannabis market, the point system, and overall regulatory framework. Our team of experts knows what it takes to submit winning applications and kickstart profitable cannabis businesses. Contact CannDelta today for retailer and internet retailer application and licensing support. To find out more about general and social equity eligibility requirements, timelines, expenses, and access application resources for DC's retail licenses, you can do this by checking out our blog linked in the description, or give us a call. I'm Dr. Sherry Boodram, CEO and co-founder of CannDelta, signing off.